AMP for Endpoints is Cisco's next-generation endpoint security platform. I'm Jesse Munoz from Cisco's Advanced Threat Solutions Group, and today we're going to talk about how to leverage the various features of the AMP for Endpoints API. AMP for Endpoints records all file and network activity on every endpoint it is installed on, storing the data for 30 days. This creates a historical record for analysts to leverage for security operations. Additionally, the Cisco AMP database provides the backbone of the AMP integrated architecture, storing the file reputation data, which is leveraged by all integrated products. The AMP database is constantly updated and enriched by ThreatGrid and Talos. The AMP for Endpoints API puts access to your console data and many of the console management functions at your fingertips. With a simple curl call, script, or postman request, many console-based actions can be taken, speeding up incident response and reducing or eliminating the time malware has to spread within your environment. AMP for Endpoints has 3 primary regions, each with its own API URL. To identify which region you should use, check the URL from the AMP for Endpoints console you are logged into and match the region code. The version 1 API provides access to the raw data behind console-based features such as device trajectory, allowing security practitioners to perform their own analysis of the information without any potential bias. You can also access managerial functions such as adding files to application block lists, moving endpoints between groups, or downloading policies for storage and comparison. The version 1 API also supports event streams. This API endpoint is specifically designed for integration with log management and alerting systems. True to its name, Event Streams provisions an AMPQS stream based on the selected event types, allowing users a live stream of all event data entering the console. AMP for Endpoint API calls use basic authentication. As such, users must first provision an API client user ID and API key. Simply log in and select the Accounts dropdown, then click API Credentials. Click the new API Credential button on the right-hand side. Input a meaningful application name for your API key, assign read-only or read-write permissions, and choose whether or not to allow access to command line data via this API key. Finally, click Create. You will be presented with your API client ID and API key. Be sure to safely store these keys in a password locker or some other safe location. Once you leave this screen, you will not be able to access this information again. Lost keys must be recreated. There is many use cases for the API as there are individual environments. That is what makes the API so powerful. One use case many customers have found useful is workflow automation. By querying the API for endpoints that have seen threat-detected events, we can configure our alert system to automatically move these endpoints into a group with more strict security settings. If a customer is utilizing third-party intelligence feeds, they may wish to upload additional threat intelligence data to the AMP for Endpoints console. The API can be used to upload lists of SHA-256s, rapidly quarantining unwanted files. Thank you for watching. For more information on the AMP for Endpoints API, please check out the API documentation or Cisco Security GitHub. For information related to event streams, please see my own GitHub at the URL on screen.